Hello and welcome. In this review, I will be reviewing the Tuut door lever lock. This is the cartoon of the product, Tuut door lever lock, and this is the lock at action. In this review, I will tell you my experience regarding this lock. We will talk about how this lock works, its advantages, disadvantages, and finally how to install it. Let's start by how it works. This lock, of course, it is now fixed and it is activated, and when it is activated it is very difficult to open even by an adult. In order to open the lock, you just press this lower button up and move this handle to the other side, and now the door is open. And in order to lock the door again, you just press this button again and move this handle to the other side. As you could see, it is very difficult even for me as an adult to open the lock with one hand. So it will be even impossible for a child to try to open this with one hand, which is the case when the children start reaching to the handle of the door. They try to open it always with one hand. They don't use both hands. So even if he tried to use his one hand, even if he figures out that he needs to push this up and move this handle to the other side, it will be extremely difficult for him, or even impossible, to open this lock, because he needs to use both of his hands, which he cannot do before he reaches 3 years old. That's why our experience with this lock has been very good so far. We have been using it maybe for more than 2 to 3 months now, and we are very satisfied with the performance of this lock. Let's start with the advantages of this lock. As we said, the main advantage actually is basically that it works. And the second advantage is that the adhesive of the lock is extremely strong. It is a 3M, and it is very difficult actually to move it. It doesn't move. It holds firmly well on the door. And the other benefit is that it is very handy to use by adults, and this is very important for convenience. As an adult, you can just push this button up and move the handle to the other side. In the video, it may seem easy to do, but in reality, it is very difficult actually to do this move with one hand, as I am doing right now. An adult will usually need to use his both hands, or he needs to press hard in this way and also press well to the other side for this handle to move. And the last advantage of this door lock is that it is very easy to install, as I will show you at the end of this video. It doesn't need anything, because it is just an adhesive that you put on the door. Now let's talk about the disadvantages of this door lock. The main disadvantage of this door lock is the possibility of trapping somebody inside accidentally. You might close the door and somebody inside. If you do so, whoever is inside, he will be trapped inside. And the solution to this problem is actually to tell each member of the family to be careful when using this door lock. It should only be used when you want to prevent the children from opening the door. Otherwise, it should be open all the time, or most of the time. Another minor disadvantage of the lock is that it doesn't look very nice. But of course, for parents who suffer from the problem of their little children trying to open doors, the shape or the look doesn't matter actually in comparison to the benefit of protecting children. And another minor disadvantage is that later on, if you want to remove the whole lock, it might leave some traces or marks on the door, which is again another minor disadvantage. The last thing I would like to share with you is how to best install this door lock. You hold the lock like this and just align it with the door lever like this. Try, even if it is tilted a bit, don't worry for that. You should not, don't do it like this. Don't make it vertical or perpendicular. You just should go with the handle angle like this and make sure that it holds the handle well. This will be an ideal location for this lock. While you are holding it like this, get a pen or a pencil and mark the lock below. And after that, of course, you need to peel off this cover from the adhesive and put it easily according to the lines you drew before and push it firmly to the door. If you like to check out the product, I left the link below the video in the description. Thank you and goodbye.